Welcome to Kranky Live, the show where bold minds meet real talk. This isn't your average sports or news show. It's where we break down sports, culture, and controversy with facts, fire, and fearless honesty. Here, truth cuts through the noise, and hype gets exposed. From football to track and field, from world issues to local debates, we ask the tough questions, speak without fear, and go deeper than the headlines. We don't follow the crowd, we set the trend. While others recycle the same tired takes, we bring fresh insight, unfiltered analysis, and bold perspectives. No echo chambers, no puppet talk, just real conversation for people who think for themselves. Listen with your brain, not just your ears. Think critically, question boldly, and speak freely. This is Kranky Live, where reason rules the mic and truth always win. Come on, let's get into it. We are back. I think I've lost everyone, but we are back. That's how we do it. We are back. This is the Kranky Live show. This is the post-game show. Call it Recap and Analysis. And I know why we age so quickly sometimes, because you watch a team play like this, it must age it old quickly. If you come in the chat, just hit the like button, people. And you know what? We win. Hit the like button. No stop mize up the thing. Hit the like button, people. No mize up the stream. Don't mize up the stream. You come in, you hit the like button because you've won, you're happy, you want to give away freeness. Election done, then buyout, wouldn't for buyout, I wouldn't for do. I mean, some of their complaints that people get buy, like money have to run. So hit the like button, people. And thanks for being here. This is the post-game show. Team doubles got double for their Jamaica beat Trinidad by 2-0. It wasn't the most enjoyable game. It wasn't the most well-played game. I think both of these teams are challenged, to be honest. Now, Jamaica has an excuse of missing anywhere between 8 and 10 players. And so, but even then, we have enough talent on the field to do better. You know, yesterday, somebody, I'm not sure what country they're from, they text me in Spanish, so you know how to do the quick conversion. In fact, YouTube did the conversion for me. And they were basically saying in Latin America, they see Jamaica players, they don't understand why we don't do better. He basically says they're kind of shocked we don't do better, given the quality that we have. And we are also asking the same question, to be honest. Why we don't do better? Charlton sent it wrong, man, to League 2. It looked that way. In this game, anyway. No, look, Dixon looked good. People. It's late, right? It's late, 10 o'clock. You just come back. It's my third stream for the day. I need some appreciation for having 3 streams in one day. Start this from 5 o'clock. In fact, you start way before 5 because you have to prepare for the show. Way before 5, put together a video and thing. Me not check tonight when it comes to the like thing. Me didn't check tonight. Me not just close on the stream. Me not check thing. If you not hit the like button, I'll be my miserable self, people. It is 10 o'clock. You have 21 likes and 76 people. That's not okay. Come on, people. That's not okay. Do better. The way the process works is this. If you don't hit the like button, then nobody will know about the stream. And I can't maximize my views. I can't maximize anything. I don't ask you for anything except a like. That's how I'm asking. I'm not asking for no money. That's if I like, people. Do better. But anyway, I'm not here to whine. I'm here to celebrate and enjoy the victory. It wasn't the best of game, and we'll do some post-game analysis. But the most important thing, I think Devon said it way earlier, was for us to have the 3 points. So you can call in, you know. We're not going to do talk all evening. You know, there's a lot I have to say. You can read something for cool. You can read something, just hit the like button, or you can read something, stop miserable himself. Hit the like button. So we want to celebrate, because when you win, that you do. No matter how you win, the goal is clear now, people. We just want to go World Cup now. We don't care what reach there now. We figured it out how to reach there. Why is this thing not working? We figured out to reach there whether or not if we have this a player and that a player. We just want to reach a World Cup. That's all we want to do. Peter said, please don't tell me about Jamal Wade good with his feet. He was good with nothing today. He wasted 3 balls that went out. No, he was good in the first half. I told you the last game he had 97% accuracy. Today, in second half, he was atrocious. Go look at the game. Both halves. He was awful the second half. But he was good in the first half. And he was good with his feet in the first half. I don't know what happened. Somebody must have told him he became the keeper. He must have been in dreamland before and woke up realizing that he's now the keeper of the national team because his second half, and even the shot that he stopped was not convincing. The second shot went to him straight. He only had about 3 shots went to him. He had to save, and 2 of them bounced off him chest. So I don't think he will keep the next time. Yeah, I want to get a World Cup. We don't really care where we get there. We just want to get there. We're not feeling on pretty football. We can't figure out the pretty football afterwards. We figure out the pretty football afterwards. Why this thing is not showing out? We will figure out the pretty football afterwards, people. Right now, we're not on pretty football. All we want to do, I don't know why this is here. All we want to do is get to the World Cup. That's all. Get to the World Cup. We're happy like a lark. And we take it from there. We are happy like a lark after we get to the World Cup. The numbers on the screen, people. 347-728-8625. Again, 347-728-8625. You want to call in, express your perspective, your views, your thoughts on the game, what you like, what you didn't like, what worked well, what didn't work well. As we go forward to the next window, your perspective as what we may need to reconsider. Anderson already. I thought Anderson did well when he came in the game. I disagree. I thought Anderson did well. Thought he slowed the game down. I thought he was making passes. You know what's funny about all this football thing? And maybe yours truly is including that. We have such diverse views about what's good and what's bad, who played well and who didn't play well, almost as if we are watching different games. Seriously. I thought Anderson did okay when he came in. Did better than Russell. He was on the field. Russell scored nothing from first half. He's out there running like him have lead boots on. Yeah, so who was your man of the match? I know who my man of the match was. In fact, it was easy. I remember in the sofa score, they had somebody else, which I thought was interesting. But you know what's funny about these grading systems, these data systems? They can't control what they don't see. They can't control what they don't see. If it's not something which you can put a data point on, it's missing. So if somebody's out of position, it's missing. Somebody make a missed tackle, it's missing. That's bad. That's bad. People who are doing the data has to find a way to quantify the more subjective aspects of trying to rate players, because the pure score doesn't give you all the facts. But the number is open, people. Call the number 347-728-8625. What happened here? Don't be afraid to call the number, people. Kranky, you're correct. Anderson did well. Russell looked tired all game. Midfield is the worst I've ever seen for a football team. I'm not going to say it's the worst we've seen for a football team, but I think we're carrying Russell. He scored tonight. Russell looked heavy, can't run, look tired, legs can't lift up him like them. And this is not about just coming here to criticize. So you're going to ask the question, people. Tell me what worked well. Tell me what worked well and what didn't work well. Come on, people. Call the number. 347-728-8625. I can't be the one doing all the talking. This is your show. This is not my show. I'm a facilitator. And as you come in, people, 129, 47 likes, that doesn't work. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button, people. As you come in, please hit the like button. In the words of Tapper, ugly win better than a pretty loss. That's not what Tapper said. Is that what Tapper said? I don't think that's what he said, because that's logical. What he said wasn't logical. Didn't he say a pretty loss is better than an ugly win? I thought that's what he said. Or there's a Kranky. I called you earlier. I said, okay, right, okay, we should start. You realize they came in and played well. Yeah, but I don't think I wouldn't have started them, given that we won 4-0 and we gave up chances. I wouldn't have started them, but I think Holgate came in and looked really good. Took some risk, but looked good. And I thought K-Roy played well when he came in. Somebody said K-Roy didn't play well, he's not ready. I disagree with that. I thought K-Roy played well. No, didn't Tapa say, no, I know what he meant, but that's not what he said. Isn't that why he got teased about it? He said a pretty loss, a bit of an ugly win. Isn't that what he said, people? Am I wrong? Am I saying the wrong thing about Tapa? I thought that's what he said. That's why people give him a hard time. Yeah, he made the subs at the right time. You hear me crying out for the subs. I would have taken off Russell, by the way. But Campbell had to go. And Tyrese hasn't helped himself. Tyrese may not even get called for the next window. I'm telling you. Tyrese may not get called for the next window. Think about it. You got Bailey. You got Gray. You may have, what's his name may come in from Southampton. Cameron Archer, if he comes in. I don't think Cameron going to get called for the next window. He had a tough time today. And he hasn't beaten a man one time in the games he's played. Not one time. You can't be playing football like that. I think Cephas had a good first half, but he was disappeared in the second half. But then again, they were feeding him in the first half. He probably got tired because those who may not dribble in football don't realize that dribbling burn you out, people. If you dribble enough in football, it burn you out, tired you out. When you have the ball around, you not feed it, So when you stop, then you feel the pressure. No, I don't disagree with that, And the coach wins, so you can't say nothing. I just thought, I don't have anything about the coach. He made the changes. I thought second half, they should tell the players, when 5 minutes left, people, put the ball on the corner and you waste time. You don't kick the ball and try find man deep and you just turn the ball over and put pressure on yourself. And then you don't start the press at the 18. What are you doing at? Start the press at the halfway line. Because if you start the press at the 18 and your defense is on the 18, like we did the last game, there's a whole gap between, and Trinidad was finding space. Trinidad was a better team. It'd be a different outcome. They're finding space after space after space. That can't be the case. Buenos noches. Good night. Who am I speaking to?
Good night, Kranky. Jason calling again.
Jason, what are you saying now, Jason? Oh, yeah. Jason, that's me a fight against the local man. Jason, this. In Jason, it's me a fight against local man, Jason. That's what you say? In Jason?
You push them up and you take them long as you push them up, Kranky.
Me push up, me beat Russell all night. We talk about, you don't complain, me beat Russell. You don't complain. You complain?
No. Okay. That's what we talk about. I know. You know, it's a Kyrie take a Russell game, though.
I don't know if you take away Russell game. They're going to play Russell still. So they won. But Russell, he's not moving well. He's not in the game.
It look like him don't fit.
Yeah, it look like him not fit. Him not fit. Him not playing like he was playing.
People want to fit, run and push on people,
I run at him and foot in the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he struggled tonight. He struggled he struggled in the Gold Cup. He's been struggling for a while. From the Guatemala game done, when him score a goal, the bill put on him head, he not playing nothing since then.
So how you rate Dixon game with an in command, Kranky?
Dixon played wonderfully well. He played really well. He was running hard. He was making good decisions, unlike Cephas sometimes. He was making good decisions. At least we can't go Dixon decision making because Dixon passed the ball. That ball over the top that Katamari sort of hit and it went to Russell, that came from Dixon. It was very inventive, actually. Very inventive because there was no space to go. There was nowhere to go. So he was involved in that goal. No, Dixon played really, really well. I'm a Dixon proponent, And Dixon take Tyree's game from going. I mean, you get your chance. You don't take a chance. Somebody else have to take a chance. That's what you stay now.
They said Dixon take back in game.
Yes. Well, no, you not get back on game because Bailey will come in and Gray will come in and they're going to get seniority.
Yes or no?
But Dixon be called back.
Dixon.
Yeah.
You know, one and try Dixon I 10 one of these times.
That's an interesting. Look, I don't have a opposition to that actually. I think Dixon put in the.
I think that I'm strongest game, in I 10.
Why?
Yeah, because I'm watching him play already.
Okay. Well, he plays the 9 too, right? He plays the 9. He plays the 9 too. He can play the 9. He can play anywhere across the forward line. But the question is, can he be a true 10? I mean, his passing tonight suggests that he may be able to play that position. But I think he wants to go forward and score. So
I think the reason why they take him from that position is is him body, like him too small.
Yeah, possibly. You need some more physicality. You need to put down weight. You need to get stronger. You need to go to the gym. You got a gym.
All right, Kranky.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Wait.
So you admit that I'm impartial about who get criticized. Are you gonna admit that before you leave?
No, I'm not like you. I'm not like Kranky. You're on both sides of the fence.
No. What we do is we call it like we see it. I don't on both sides. if Russell poor, I call Russell. If Palmer have no sense,
yes, and
I kick down people for no reason, I call him. Huh?
Yes, I know. Is it just like you have some information and I want to let it go sometime if we wait same way?
No. The thing about Dixon is that I could not support if you're playing on the same team with somebody, you can't get into their team and you come and you get called over them. I don't support that. But if you come on the field and get a chance and you prove you're playing better, then you get a chance. You play. So you going now. It's all about performance on the field. I don't have no bias. I just want to win. If me want to win, why me have bias? That make no sense. People who are biased now no want to win. No. I don't want the best player to play. No, sir, I want the best player player. You only want the best player player. That's all I want. So Dixon, get himself another call up. Regardless of what come, I get another call up. And deserve it. Yeah, and deserve it. Best Jason. Thanks for the call.
Yeah, he can't come on second half. You can't say he can't come on second half.
No, I'm thinking that start at some point. In Tyler second half thing. If me have a chat between Bailey and Dixon, I know me I play. Because Dixon put in a shift. Defensively and offensively. Me now play nobody based on no name and what them pedigrees, me I play them based on how them perform. If
so
you come,
well, I can something now. You feel the speed and do a job or you feel the speed and do job or something.
It's good question. I don't know if he's doing a job, so I can't say yeah or nay. But the changes, speed in the background, man. But the changes made were support that suggest that coach have support. Those changes were good changes.
Somebody in the background, look what they go on.
Yeah. So you might get some.
Like somebody I see what you see.
Because anybody goes tournament with two midfielder, and I make them change it. Then thought no line at all. So I appreciate the changes because they were warranted. I think Russell should have came off too, but he scored, so you can't complain. I can't complain. So bless up, man. Bless up. Thanks for the call. Bless up, boss. Yeah, man. Bless. Thanks. All right, people. That was Jason who thinks I'm biased, but I'm not biased. I'm not biased, people. I'm biased to excellence. That's what I'm biased to. I'm biased to performance. I'm biased to excellence. Josh says that was robbery. Josh, are you from Trinidad, Josh? That wasn't robbery. That happens. If you want to score a goal, you gotta stay within the rules of the game. Stay onside. The second one was playing offside. The first one was tight. Somebody say it was half a person. Half a person is tight to me. You're leaning the wrong direction. Oh, Jason's a nationalist. Yeah, nationalist. Just thinks I'm biased. A lot of people think I'm biased. I'm not biased enough people. I haven't. There's no reason for me to be biased, to be honest. There's no reason for me to bias. I just want the best team to win. That's all I want. The best team to play, I should say. And to give us the best chance to win. Dixon coming on, putting a shift. Dixon played the whole thing well. In putting a shift, he made good decisions. His pass was the one who created the second goal. Was an inventive pass. He was playing defense. He played well. Mr. Keishan, good night. How you doing? You happy?
Yeah, man. Let me tell you. Oftentimes people give hot takes in sports. You get me? I say,
yeah.
I'm not give hot takes or make bold predictions or anything about. I have one to make. More have one to set tonight, right? It's more of a hot take. But I'm not care who, whatever. I think Bailey Kadamati is the best striker in CONCACAF right now.
That's an interesting perspective. I basically said on my stream the other day that he's going to be a gem for Jamaica. And he's going to be a difference maker for Jamaica for years to come. Now, and I said, regardless of the opponent, you can tell a baller. I would say it's the best striker. Well, we got to think about who. No, he's not the best striker. He's not better than Jimenez at this moment.
All right, then. All right, we'll put it this way. If he's not the best right now, in less than a year's time, or by the next Nations League roll around,
yeah,
I feel like he's the best. Let me tell you, once he leaves Sheffield Wednesday, because Sheffield Wednesday is a club where they've not been doing good recently, financially and every alley. So once he finds himself in a thriving environment, then he's going to thrive more, become better, score more goals. I think he can easily find himself in the Premier League, right? Very young, so he might have a lot of time to develop. So I think moving forward, by the next Nations League roll around, I think he can be the best in the region. I just think he has everything.
Now, I think he still needs some more work, right? But we didn't help him tonight. He ain't getting no service. We can't be playing Trinidad and get no service. We can't play Trinidad people and if center forward and get no service. Look how Levi Garcia get service.
More work in terms of what?
No, in terms of his finishing.
Well, I mean, he's still young. So
he's 20 years old. I mean, he's a baby. I know people that play 15 like Lamar nowadays. They don't think they're normal people. I think they're abnormal. Yeah, but I saw him play for Spain the other day. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah. But
somebody other question for you. Somebody other question, which you can post to you. Yeah. Who would be your candidate to replace Hayden, who is a walking yellow card, but get red card? Who would be to replace Hayden? Who would be your replacement for Hayden? Because he can't play the next game against Curacao. That's a huge miss. Huge miss. Huge.
I would say maybe Anderson.
Kerai? Kind of young though, don't it?
And if not Kerai, I like Daniel Johnson. Although I don't think he's a natural CDM, I think he can do the job.
We're not on 6. That's what you try to tell me. We're not on 6.
For me, it would be also Anderson and Daniel Johnson, to be honest. But let me
that's not good. And we're playing Curacao away. That's not good.
Yeah, yeah. But listen, I don't really have no fear factor because as the games go by, I'm starting to think that Trace was right when he says a swoop group. You get me? I say because when I see the level of competition,
we didn't dominate tonight, We got lucky tonight,
True, but that's a part of football, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's not like you can say soup because we dominate. We played at home. We didn't dominate. Trinidad scored first. Right? I mean, Trinidad didn't score any goal. Trinidad did a better job in the midfield like they did against our midfield. Our midfield is a problem.
The coach said something in the last World Cup about, he knows who he wants to move on with.
Right.
I just don't think we can move on with Kizzy Farmer as a starter, Kranky. I'm sorry. After what he did to get that yellow card, you just have to question the mentality of someone that puts a team in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? And
what was he doing though? That could have been a red, That could have been a red, like I kicked out,
It could have been a red. Those things is like you kind of throwing away the game for your team in a sense if it's a red card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because obviously I think Trinidad would get a bit more foothold in the game, etc., etc. But overall, the positive thing about this performance is even though we didn't create a lot of chances, the few that we got, we put them away. You know what I'm saying? And
the one cut Marty got was he created that. Frankly,
yeah, true.
He created that. No, we didn't create anything for any. But in the game, we created chances, right? Especially over the top. We didn't create nothing tonight. Nothing. Cephas got on the line 3-4 times. There was no space, so I'm not going to blame Cephas for that. But we don't create anything.
But the coach has to discipline these guys more to put the ball on the ground and find opportunities. Because tonight we're still like them lockdown Cephas. He never have the space, and even when he get in behind, he had like maybe 2 of the Trinidadian players defending him. So him try go outside, him couldn't beat them. He go for a corner kick. Him try coming on the inside on a few occasions, never getting a success.
Right.
So we have to find other ways to direct the play where we can find opportunities for others, and mostly we never really go down the right hand side tonight. I think Campbell had a chance. He kind of slipped when him.
Yeah, the ball that Palmer gave him a true ball. Yeah, so
should have went far post, but him slip and I guess he kind of just rushed it in that moment.
Yeah,
but I am happy as a fan. 6 points overall. Good performance against Bermuda in terms of the chances that we created against Trinidad. 3 outside goals. We were very lucky, I should say, right?
We're lucky, yes.
But in other aspects, we have to obviously improve. But a lot of positives in terms of performances. Bailey is a positive. Even Dixon was a positive as well for me personally.
Dixon was very positive. Dixon was much a positive.
Yeah, because he kind of created a goal, not like overall, but it's his flick.
It was an inventive flick too. There was no space to go. He was the one who flicked and he went to Kadamarti, then to Russell, and he scored.
I will say this: the biggest positive of the window for me, other than Bailey, is the goalkeeper.
Nah, which goalkeeper?
Wait,
I thought he was horrible second half.
Really?
Man couldn't pass the ball to a hole. He couldn't pass the ball nowhere. Of course he is, because that's what he brings. You know, him get 3 shots to him and 2 bounce off him chest. I mean, I defend him all night, and then they start realize that, boy, my youth, you can't play so nervous, you know.
Can we agree? Can you and I agree that he's better than Davis in between the sticks?
I don't know that. He's supposed to be better. He played a much game and not giving him how many goals in his league, but he got nervous second half. He got nervous. He's very good with his feet. I've watched him with his feet before. Got nervous. Too nervous.
My team still. Although I'm not going to say the opponents them in the 2 games did play for the goal a lot.
I am watching Haiti play football. People, me watch Haiti play football. People, we don't play so. Haiti play like them at Barcelona against Costa Rica. Them don't want nothing. We're not doing that. We're not playing any ball in the middle.
What the team name? What they playing at the second game of the World Cup? What them name again?
We played Guatemala, we played Panama, we played Guadeloupe.
Kranky Guadeloupe literally played better football than Jamaica the whole 90 minutes. Bounty around Jamaica, like passes off the pitch basically. You get me? I say?
Yeah.
And really and truly, if it wasn't for Andre Blake, would have lost.
They should have scored. Remember the guy had the ball in the box and he turned and made some wild kick versus put the ball in net. Yeah.
But before we leave it, you have to still with the 2 games.
Of course, we won.
Yeah.
I may sound miserable, but we won. But here's the thing. I am thinking about performances, right? And I'm always thinking about performances. I'm always thinking about what we can do to get better so I can sleep well at night when we are playing, because tonight wasn't a convincing performance. We're at home against Trinidad, we struggled. Trinidad was better moving the ball upfield. Trinidad walked the ball upfield sometimes. We didn't do that few times, if any, tonight. You got to be able to do that in football today. This is in contemporary football. You got to be able to play the ball through the lines. We are pressing 4-3-3. We are pressing when time has run out and creating space behind our defense. Where's the coaching? That's where coaching comes in. Yeah, the changes were good. And I called for the changes, and he made the change, and I agree with that. But you can't be pressing so high up the field. Then when the ball passes the first line of defense, Russell can't turn. Man, like a Titanic. Can't turn.
I was saying, and I'm going to watch along that. I mean, I like Russell. I think he's a good guy, but I don't see what he adds to the game, like as a midfielder. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We can talk about box crashing and so I've seen box crashing midfielders, but they also have other aspects or attributes to the game that is off a midfielder. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he doesn't have those attributes, but I'm not seeing it in terms of how he plays, whether it's defensively or moving forward. You know, he doesn't play passes that break the line of defense. He doesn't drop back where he's defending to an extent where, you know, he's physically imposing or closing down the passing lanes. I'm not seeing that. So
4-3-3. He might take up space.
I don't know if it's a case where like it's just him.
Or no, he might take up space. Me, I tell you, he might take up space. Now I'm playing no football. I hate to be that crude and that hard, but he's not playing any football. I'm watching him. In Bermuda game, just run up and down. Like he's not running with a lot of speed either, and he's not closing down anybody. So what happens is, if you're playing midfield and see this player running around, you think he's doing something. He ain't doing nothing. Take up space.
Yeah.
He wants to play. He wants to play the 10. He doesn't want to play no 8. And they put him in the 8. He's not playing the 8.
Yeah, that's true. But I might give somebody a
run. Yeah, man. Thanks for the call.
Yeah.
Tuffy, I've been saying this, Tuffy, since the Birmingham game, Tuffy. I called out the fact, Tuffy, that Hayden had a yellow card, and we can't afford him to get another yellow card. I thought Hayden would be more cautious. Tonight, I think he had to take that yellow, right? He was trying to stop the play because the player was bowling forward. But I realized that Hayden should have got a yellow card against Curacao to not play the Bermuda game at home. Him getting a yellow card is really bad, actually, because we don't have him. People don't realize how good Hayden plays, you know. It's not obvious because he plays slow. He's not flashy. He does the work. He's comfortable in possession. He does the work. He does the work. Yes, K-Rod did a good job. K-Rod looked comfortable. Russell was poor. Sorry. Russell has been poor for the last 2. Russell's been poor for a while. Russell's been poor since he played well against Guatemala, but that was Guatemala's second team. He's poor in the Gold Cup, poor for the last 2 games. He's poor in 5 games. I don't know if Corey Scavy scored or not. Right? Talk about the options outside of midfield. What do you mean, options outside of midfield? The midfield is a problem. My forward line is stacked. I went to Gold Cup with 2 midfielders because we ain't got a lot of them. That's a problem. And the ones we have ain't giving me no comfort apart from Hayden. Hayden's my only comfort. So that's what we have to talk about midfield, Henry. Think about it. The defense, I thought Lowe played really well tonight. Apart from one mistake he almost made. I thought he played really, really well. King did okay. Lemba had an up and down game. And Greg Lee, people, let me show you something. Because, hey, these data systems, they're my problem, They're my problem. They give Greg Lee an 8. I don't know which game I watch. Greg Lee played decent for the most part. But there's a but in there. Let me see if we can pull it up, people. There's a but in there. I'm gonna see if we can pull it up. Let me take this down. So, hold up, people. Greg Lee gets a 8.1. Let me tell you something. That's what I'm like. I love the data. I love using data. I love analyzing data. I think data is an imperative, and you have to use data nowadays. But what the data didn't pick up is Greg Lee making 2 serious mistakes in the game that could have cost us the game. The first one, I think it was the first half, he ran up the field and the ball ran by him and he's nowhere in sight. Going to get the ball in that situation is not good. And the second one, I think, was an offside where he got beaten when the man is almost on the touchline, just like King got beaten. The coach should be talking about the players about those things. You cannot allow a forward who is Costa Rica up 2-0. Bad defending by Haiti. You can't allow a forward who is at your touchline area to come inside people. No, he has to go down the line. And the touchline is part of your defense. And you try to get your body on him to force him out. We got very lucky on those 2 plays tonight. Very lucky. Very lucky. Yeah, Dexter did struggle tonight quite a bit, actually. Dexter did struggle quite a bit tonight. It wasn't the best performance. I don't. So maybe you guys can tell me what I'm missing. Damian, if I look at the game, Damian Lowe played well. I think King played all right for the most part. But I'm looking at the scores. Look at the scores that people are getting. You know what? We should pull up the stats. So Dexter, let's pull up the stats, people. Let's pull up the stats. Let me go first with the keeper. We're going to go to the stats, people. Let's go with the stats. I don't know why the stats is not coming up. Having problems. All right, and I'll pull up the keeper. So I'll pull up Damian Lowe. Damian played 90 minutes, had 5 clearances. One thing about Damian, and fill up the stat sheet. 1 block, 3 interception, 5 tackles, 6 of 6 ground duels. That's really like center half enough people. When center half come, people are run. 6 of 6 ground duels. Aerial duels 2 of 2. Same with everything. Lost position 4 times. 1 foul, 42 touches. Better passing accuracy than last time. 85%. 3 of 5 long balls. And he's gotten better on long balls. Last game he was 2 of 4. Didn't make any dribble. Didn't take any shot. So Damian's stats aren't bad. In fact, they're good stats. I actually thought Damian was man of the match for us, but that's just me. Let me try to get this in a place where it's messing up on me, people. Give me a break. Give me a second. Not a break. Give me a second. So Damian's stats were pretty good. Even though these stats are going to pick up when players round the position and get beaten. But anyway. So that's Damian. Let's go to Greg Lee, who gets an 8.1. So let me see what I'm missing, Greg Lee. Because sometimes you watch a game, you're missing certain things. And his heat map is not bad. 90 minutes. 7 clearances. That's a lot. 1 block shot. 4 interceptions. That's a lot of good stats, actually. Hey, Vinsky.
Yeah, yes, Kranky. You want me to hold while you continue to go through your stats?
Let me just go through Greg Lee and we can talk. 3 tackles, 1 dribble, 3 of 5 ground duels. Numbers aren't bad. 6 of 7 aerial duels, 1. Last position, rotted. Hey, people. Let me tell you touch about 20 times you lose position. Wait. Hold up. You have 22 of 33. His passing accuracies. When you're playing left or right back, it can get challenged because the sideline is a problem. What number of touches? Are you feel lose position 20 times, man? Where the number of touches? I don't see them. I don't see touches. Touches 61. See, you lost 130 a possession. That's not good. 4 long balls, 1 cross. That's not. And then we get 8.1. see what Sofa scored though? It scored a positive thing, then I scored a negative thing. Then go ahead, Vinsky. Go ahead, Vinsky. You can't lose position 20 times. Go ahead.
Yeah, the team, in my opinion, looked horrible in the second half.
Oh Lord, I'm tired.
And that was my concern with making the substitutions too early. I just felt like the team spiraled completely.
No, Vinsky, the substitution were a must. In fact, K. Roy coming in helped and Dixon helped. They were plus.
Yeah,
Russell was killing the team. Russell was killing the team all night. All night.
Yeah, but I still wanted Campbell out there, even if we could have switched him and put him on the left, because I know that he's stronger on the left. I really, because our midfield is so non-existent, any help we can get from, the wingers, is a plus.
Yeah, no, look, the wingers, in today's football, wingers have to help your wing backs, right? Because nobody can mark no winger one-on-one for the entire game and get away with it.
I really liked so with Cephas off, not keeping him on the back foot, Campbell, we missed Campbell's defensive part of the game. The team just really struggled in the second half.
Cephas was good for the first 30 minutes and then disappear. Literally disappear.
At least when he's out there.
But he was the only attacking option in the first half.
Exactly, but he keeps them honest. He
does keep them honest. Yeah, that's true.
Right. And then we can lob that long pass, force them to stay put one or two player, around there with him.
Yeah.
Boy, the whole Damien, I love Damien, but that one nearly cost us.
Yeah, look. I think he was trying to make a pass, but when you're tired, your foot heavy, you lift up your foot, and if you play football,
then come off for the pitch.
No, he need to be on there. He was playing well. He played well. He played well all night.
Kranky, that whole episode started from the goalkeeper.
Yes.
The goalkeeper there hesitant. Then I don't know what King doing. Then no, Damien got it, and Damien there trying to pass it up, which was just like a really, really sloppy sequence.
Yeah, the goalkeeper got nervous, and his nervousness just expanded.
And the keeper there tackling his own defender, tackling King.
Yeah, he got nervous.
No communication, we're 2 goals up. What a problem.
Yeah, I mean, even late in the game, the coach will be telling the people, get the ball in that corner and go sit down on the ball. K-Ray try to make final pass to Dixon. You don't need that. You have 3 minutes left and you up. Just him have space and time. Just run the ball in that corner and go sit down on it.
I don't know what a keeper name. That's what
Jamal Wade. Yeah.
He's not watching the game. King is in possession of the ball. What's the anxiety about?
Yeah, I think he got nervous second half. He was okay in the first half and he was doing well on his feet.
King was all by himself with the ball, and the guy went and tackled his own player.
Yeah. He got nervous. Sometimes that happens. So when you're in that environment, he got nervous.
All 3 opportunities that Trinidad got, we gave it to them.
Yes, we did. Yes, they didn't, and neither team really broke down. And look, Campbell did get one inside. See if I try to create in the first half, but neither team really broke down the other team.
No, but why? Because we don't have the midfield.
We had a better midfield. They did a better job than we did. Yeah.
Russell cannot give us a full 90 minutes. In and out of the game.
You've been generous to Russell. Russell hasn't given us 45 minutes yet. I'm dead serious. Russell not giving us 45 minutes.
Casey Palmer wasn't bad in the start of the game, but as the game, I don't know what the guys running away. I don't understand these guys if they're not switched on. The guy's running away from the goal. Why are you kicking him? I don't understand. Why you kicking the guy? You could have even allowed to control the ball. He's running away from your goal.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's just the team.
Vinsky, you have a call back on the press conference just dropped, so I'm play it.
All right, no problem.
All right,
no
Vinsky.
problem.
Appreciate the call, sir.
Respect for the win.
Yeah, man.
We have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Vinsky.
All right. Respect, Kranky. Cool.
Press conference, people.
Everybody, we're joined with the head coach of the Jamaica senior men's national team, Coach Steve McLaren. We're now going to open the floor for questions. So please raise your hand, and once you're indicated.
I'm very sorry. I'm not taking any calls now. I'm going to play the press conference, people. So I apologize, but I'm playing the press conference. Then we can take calls.
And pose your question. Let's start with Brian. Go ahead, Brian.
Whoever's calling me, I'm not taking any calls. I'm playing the press conference, and I'm taking the calls. I apologize. Let me try it again.
Coach, congrats on the win. Just spoke to Ryder. He said Jamaica didn't to play the way they wanted to play, and he takes some comfort from that.
We gotta do a better job, people. This is awful. Awful. What the hell is all this noise? Sorry, people. I apologize, but I'm trying to play the press conference, but it's. Let me try it. It's a lot of noise. It's a post-match press conference.
I think what we wanted first was to win. I think we started the game so well. The first 20, 25 minutes. Had opportunities to score. First goal is always important. I would say we got luck with the first goal for Trinidad that was disallowed. You know, VAR, makes a decision, and we saw that it was offside. So the first goal is important. We got it, and then I think what we did was we kind of controlled the game. So in possession, out of possession. So we wanted to keep the ball a little bit more, and the win is a great credit to the players because it's a young team. It's inexperienced. We've tried to put the squad together. We've had many injuries over the last 2 or 3 weeks leading up to the camp. 8 normal players who would play have been missing, and we had the likes of we've got Isaac, King, were the only ones who were there, from previous. So to come here with an inexperienced young squad, and to get 6 points, which was always the goal. Credit to the players for that. Credit to the staff. I think they've done a remarkable job, and we've, along the way we've had difficulties. We lost Warner Brown, and we felt that he should have been with us. Got injured playing for Mount Pleasant, so that was disappointing. But we found some what I call nuggets in terms of young players and players untried, and no one better than Kadamatri. When you don't have Warner Brown, who has been a first choice, and you bring in a young player in like Kadamatri and Shamar back, we had Mikel. He's done a remarkable job, because to win you have to be effective and score goals, and he can do that as well. Apart from his work rate, apart from his running, I think he's been excellent for us in the first 2 games. And considering he wasn't really on our radar the last 3 weeks, but he's pushed himself and got his just rewards. So I'm absolutely delighted for the players. They've been a pleasure to work with. The energy and the attitude. Okay, we make mistakes, but that's inexperience. We got nervous. That's also inexperience. And I wouldn't say we're rather fortunate, because obviously with VAR the decisions have got to be right, but on 1 or 2 occasions they were too close for comfort. We keep a clean sheet, which was the main thing over the 2 games. We've created chances. We look like a hard-working team that's hard to beat with, speed, pace, CFAS. Tyrese Campbell has come in as well, bit of an unknown. We've been the likes of Kahim on. We've got speed, and we've got good defenders, and so we're really pleased with the start. but it's only the beginning, and tougher games ahead.
Yeah, coach. In terms of our midfield, we still seem to be struggling to get organized, especially a lot of times the center circle is very empty tonight. Tactically going forward into the next window, what are the adjustments that you plan to make for that?
I thought we were very organized in terms of that midfield. I wouldn't say we took risks, but we took risks playing Casey Palmer, who is a 10, and John Russell, who likes to get in the box. And John Russell scored the goal again. So how many? 5
goals for Jamaica.
5 goals since he came back into the squad. So we've got threats and creativity, and you know he's kind of the unsung hero, Isaac Hayden. You don't see him much, but he quietly goes about his job, fills in for people, and is our real rock in there. And it's disappointing he got the second booking because we'll miss him in the next game.
Chef. Okay, Ronaldo. Ronaldo on CVM TV. Coach, the last time we spoke, we lamented the lack of goal scoring from the boys and also the lack of clean sheets. In their previous 2 games, 4-0 against Bermuda, 2-0 against Trinidad and Tobago tonight. Improvements, yes?
Absolutely. You're quite correct in that analysis previous. And, you know, someone asked me, how would you get these players to score? You know, it's a confidence thing. And that will do Cadamarteri a world of good. That John Russell has come in and delivered from midfield. We need more. We need more goals from Cephas, more goals from Kahim when we play. But as I said, you don't realise how inexperienced this squad is in terms of caps and things, and concerning all the players that were missing, like Latibedier and Pinnock and Bell and Bobby Reid, Leon Bailey, Dimmy, Warner Brown. It's 8 of the team, and Andre Blake. It's 8 of the team who's represented and been the mainstays in the 11. So for me, it's been a perfect. We got great messages from all the players as well, which gave them a lot. You know, we had Mikel Antonio here, added his experience. Damien Lowe, who has not played at all, and he just turns up, trains, and he's played 60 minutes and then a full game.
Dixon.
And you know, I said after the game, I think the person who epitomises, you know, what Jamaican football is all about in terms of tenacity, work rate, the way it runs. Dexter was, Lembekisa was, yeah, I thought he was absolutely magnificent tonight, up and down that line, playing against Spicer, who was probably one of their top 3 players, and he kept him quiet so much that he had to go, and he got forward, he got back. You know, he's a bright one for the future.
Ariel? Coach, in the press conference, the pre-game press conference, you mentioned you wanted the fans to come out and be that 12th man for the team. Like, are you pleased with the turnout tonight? Like, did you feel like that helped motivate the team?
I think the team was so focused on doing the job, and we wanted to give a performance and get the win. In spells, we had that performance, and we got the win. So we're possibly delighted that the fans go home happy. It's important, and we'll look towards the next game and try and build this crowd up and the atmosphere up for what is going to be, you know, a terrific last 4 games and 2 home games, which are going to be so important.
Roger?
Coach, you have gotten the results so far at the most crucial time. It might not get easier, it might as well as it might get easier. Is there a particular way that you're instilling this team, you want them to play, and are you seeing it as yet?
How we want to play?
Yes, because it might not get easier as well as it might get easier as the qualifiers go on.
It only gets harder from now on. So playing Curacao next is going to be very difficult. But we're concentrating on the process on us. We want to be hard to beat, keep clean sheets. And if we can do that, you see we've got good players and good players also to come back in who can score goals. So what I see, I really liked. And especially the first 20 minutes in spells where we really built from the back. But we got nervous towards the end and maybe a little tired. But we got through. We got through grit and determination. And so I can't fault the players at all for whether it was good, bad, performance, how we want to play. We got the result. That's the most important.
Coach, congratulations. I'm not sure if everyone said it, but congratulations. Perfect start, clean sheet, 6 points. It's easy to get carried away and thinking that you're almost in the world. How does coaching staff keep the players and everybody level-headed and grounded?
I think we've learned from the last year, and I certainly learned from the last year that there are no easy games in the Caribbean. And I think that was proven against Bermuda. How we went about planning for that game, went about playing that game, and they've qualified for a World Cup qualifying group, so they're a good team. Look, I think 3-2 Curacao tonight.
Yeah.
And it was 2-2.
It was 2-2 at halftime.
2-2 at halftime. You wouldn't credit that. And yet, that just shows what a professional performance that we put in, and also tonight in terms of controlling the game. So yeah, we're progressing well, and at this stage of the season, it's all about results. And God willing, we've got a bit of luck on our side as well, which you need. But as I said, tougher games ahead.
Yes, Coach. My question is similar to Mr. Jones. 6 points, Coach. I think you have eradicated a lot of the doubts that people are coming into the qualifiers about the team. What is the mindset basically now as you close off this window and go into the next window?
I think it's the focus the players must have. We get together again in 3 weeks. We hope some of these players who've been injured, we hope they come back, play games. Want the players who have come on this camp to maintain the form, keep fit, don't get injured, and make sure that we've got a good pool of players to pick from. And as I say, for an inexperienced team, they gave everything to Jamaica, to the supporters, to each other to get this result.
Two questions, Coach. Just to follow up on Roger's question. He asked about how do you want to play. That's one. I'm not sure of the answer, because I can't tell anybody how Jamaica wants to play. That's one. We spoke about inexperience here for our first 2 games of the final round. We had a year to build a squad. Why are we at this stage now where with 8 players out, our squad of 26?
Yeah.
We have a number of inexperienced players. Why?
Yeah. Injuries.
No, injuries with 8. That squad is 26.
Yeah, that's 8. And that's 8 first team players who play in the team regular for the last year.
What about your second best left back, the second best right back, the second best number 6? Yes.
Injuries as well. Amari Bell is also injured as well.
Yeah. So sorry?
Jamal, do you have a question? That's a 4th question. So if you want him to respond, you let him respond. That was a 4th question. Excuse me, I'm moderating the press conference. Yes, but you've interrupted.
Yeah, but what?
You're interrupting.
Simon. What exactly is the point of the question?
I'm saying you're speaking about inexperience here. This is our second game in the final round. We had a year to prepare a squad to get into the final round. Why are we talking about inexperience now with just 8 players being injured?
With just 8?
With just 8.
Just
yes.
8?
8 of 26.
Andre Blake.
It doesn't matter the names, it's just 8.
It's 8 first team. Players of experience.
Players who would have been developing.
Why is somebody calling me in the middle of the press conference? You're probably listening to the same conference I'm listening to. If you call in, it cuts off the press conference. What are you doing?
This is what we brought. That's a poor question.
Really?
Because 8 are in, who normally play: Andre Blake, Ethan Pinnock, Bell, Bobby Reid, Leon, Damari Gray, and Warner Brown.
Yeah. So what about the second 11?
You've just seen them.
So why are we talking about inexperience with the second 11? That's a question.
Because they're inexperienced.
Coach,
whoa, what a bad question.
Coach, we conceded 3 goals tonight.
Sorry?
We conceded 3 goals, although offside. Was that concerning?
3?
Yeah, 3 offside. Does it concern you? Did you see anything that concerned you from teams to face Curacao in the next game? A tougher opposition. Are you at all concerned about
You think Curacao are tougher than Trinidad? You think the Garcia's not a dangerous player? Sealy, Spicer. I know they're missing Mourinho and people like that, but they've got good players. Very fast, very quick, very technical. And they're always going to create opportunities and chances, which they did. That's football. You get a clean sheet by defending well, but also having some luck, which we did. So I'm trying to be positive about going forward after 6 points and a good start to, and not worrying about what's been in the past for the last year. And and what about where have these inexperienced players been? It's where we are now that we've had to cope, and the players who have come in have done a great job the last 10 days. We've been through a lot to get here, a lot to come together, and we've had players drop out even in the last couple of days. We've had to add other players, and we've got the likes of Mason Holgate who got injured, and lucky that he played tonight. We had to bring Steve. So credit to the players for the camaraderie that they had coming together and what they showed on the field. And what do you want to see? You want to see fight. What we are, the way we play, we don't need possession, but we have such speed, and we have such speed on the wide areas that they're exciting players. Every time CFAS gets it, the crowd get up. Kaheem the same. And we've got Warner Brown, we've got Kanamatri now. Shamar's come in, and the 2 games that he's come on, he's done really well. So I'm really pleased with the squad that we put together. But I do know that, 2 weeks ago, having 8 injured, we were looking at a difficult 2 games, which we've come through.
Thank you very much, everyone. Really appreciate it. All right.
Wow. I all I can say is wow. I'm still trying to digest that press conference. I'm sure that wasn't a YouTuber, because YouTubers are not that confrontational. Even though we get a bad name, we're not no sense, we're not that smart, we're not that confrontational. Man want to fight in a press conference, asking a question which I don't even understand the question. I don't even understand the question. He said, and he was very confrontational, why are we having inexperienced players? First of all, the players are not inexperienced. Most of them are not experienced. Let's go to the players who started today. If you have 8 possible starters out of your team, that's huge. And he said only 8. That means you don't know what you're talking about. If you say only 8, then you should just not ask the question. If you're going to say only 8 in a team where you carry 11 players who start, and there are many starters, you don't know what you're talking about. And secondly, the coach is not right about them being inexperienced. Yes, Jamal Wade, they're inexperienced playing national team football. So you lose the number one goalkeeper. The right back is not inexperienced. The center backs are not inexperienced because King has been playing and he's been in the squad for a while. The left back, so the coach may be thinking King inexperienced and Greg Lee, they've been around the team. They're the replacements. The midfield, Haiti's not inexperienced in CONCACAF. He's not inexperienced. Russell's been around for a while. Palmer's been around for a while. Seaver's been around for a while. Campbell is inexperienced, yes, and Kanamardi's been experienced. So maybe 3 out of 11, 4 out of 11, but they replaced people who were there. Nicholson's on the bench. K. Roy's been around. So I think the coach using the inexperienced thing, I think maybe that gets the people. But the question was, I got to be very careful with my words. The question was interesting. The question was interesting because I don't understand why you want to ask that question and get confrontation with it. When you're wrong, you're wrong. It wasn't the right question to ask. It was not the right. You could question the play and the quality of the play and why the midfield keeps. And I keep hearing Aaron talk about something in the midfield. No, the midfield is a problem. Your midfield is the most important part of the field. It may not sound that way in that way because you need goal scorers, you need to stop the ball going to go, but it connects everything. You don't have a midfield, you don't have a team, especially in today's football. Right? You don't have a team. You can't control the game without possession. Sorry, you can't. It's nonsense. The coach sometimes talks himself into knots. He's trying to say something. He talks himself into knots. He's trying to be so political sometimes. He talks himself into knots. But he's right about the question. It was, and as a reporter, you cannot get that confrontation out in public. You have to be very careful. And that wasn't a YouTuber. That was probably, the people who get the accreditation to go to games. Because me, so we have some generic thing nowadays. Oh, right, Farmer? We would be killed. JFF deserve that, though. Them deserve that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, them deserve that. Cause them this YouTuber all the time. All of them, including some of the other people, them, and Simon them alone. All them this YouTubers, all them. All my JFF, them this YouTubers. All of them. YouTubers now them thing there. YouTubers now got confrontation no coach. And then give me a hard time, say me I try to embarrass the coach. I wouldn't do that. I just ask questions. If you can't tell them, I did a question, me ask them, I have no problem with that, you know. I've been told I'm trying to embarrass the coach. I've been asked questions what people want to know, you know. I have to ask questions people want to know. And if the coach give me an answer, me just say, you know what? Get them a feeling, me just say, all right, cool. But to say, yeah, I get vexed. Yes. You have to them. Oh, have you heard yourself? Did you listen to yourself? Go, you know what you should do? Go and listen to yourself, ask the question. Or have enough sense to realize your question was not the right question. I have to be very careful myself. I can't be a hypocrite saying we have to manage how we communicate and use euphemism and then we start use some very direct words. But those type of situations beg those words. So let me just see what some of the things the coach said. Because maybe I should not play the press conference. I say I say they won't play. Let's go to the stats. He's playing with 2 10s. He's playing with 2 10s. I think what he meant was Russell's been asked to play at a position. You have to be playing to play at a position. So all I'm going to say about that. Russell, if you don't improve, you need to stay home. Sorry. I know people say how much goal you score. We want your goals like a Lampard, but the rest of the stuff we can do without. You're not helping. That's why we look so bad. The coach is something I've been saying for a while, people. I don't know if you give me some credit. May I give myself some credit. The coach said Isaac Hayden is the rock and will be missed in the next game. I've been saying that for the longest, from him get the first yellow card. I've been saying this game is understated and underrated. I've been preaching that for a while now, and I guess the coach realized it. The coach knew it long anyway, and he explained it today as best as he can. Okay, I know him say sometime, but Isaac is the most important player to Jamaica team. I've been saying that for a while, by a distance. Good night. Hello.
Hi. Am I live on the program?
Yes, you're live on the program. Who am I speaking to?
Beautiful. It's been the Turk.
How are you doing? What do you have to say?
Good. So, question is, I understand what you're saying and I agree with some points that you're making, right? But in terms of the midfield, we know that's our problem. But where are the midfielders? Do we have them?
No, so if you don't have that, you may have to change your formation.
Exactly.
If you can't put up with 3, you may have to go 3-5-2 versus going the way you're going now. Or you go find them or you figure something else out. Not working. When K-Roy came on, it was a different game.
Okay, so what is the aim really when you're playing a game?
What do you mean?
When you're playing a game, what is the aim?
I have no idea what the aim is. What do you think the aim is?
Win.
Okay. I didn't know that.
So,
Thanks for telling me.
Exactly. So your focus is on assets that we don't currently have. So for example, let's take it to another level, right? In CONCACAF, right? It's about midfielders. They're basically looking on possession, right?
I'm listening.
Do you think that when we play against teams like USA and Mexico and Costa Rica, we have a dominant position?
We at least need to have some possession.
That's what I'm saying. So
we're not playing against US and Costa Rica. We're playing against
what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is we need to, in terms of CONCACAF, we need to focus how to win without the football.
No, we don't.
Really?
We're not playing European teams. We're not playing South American teams. We're playing teams which are ranked lower. Caller, listen for a second. Caller, can I speak or are you going to dominate the conversation all night? Can I speak?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We're playing teams that are ranked lower than us. Why should they dominate us, position-wise?
In terms of what? Goals in the back of the net. Okay. We're worried about possession.
Okay. All right. You're right. What do you say? You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea what I'm talking about. So you're right.
Well, whatever. You can say whatever you want to say. But for me, winning is important. An ugly win is better than a pretty loss.
Okay.
And
because I want us to lose. That's why I keep harping on these things. I want us to lose. That's why I keep harping on these things. Because that's what you're saying. Suggest.
Well, I don't know. Listen, it's the first time I'm going to the program. I know it's history, so you're the same mistake, right? But I'm telling you, the reality of the football, we will never ever win on possession unless we get that midfield started. We need people who can possess the ball, people who are creative.
So what do you suggest we talk about? Should we just say the team played wonderfully, they won and go home? That's what we should say?
No, you are saying that.
No, I'm asking you because you're criticizing me, criticizing the midfield.
I said already, a win is a win. I don't care how
and we all agree with that. But you're not. Right. But go back to my point. No, go back to my point.
But you're going into things that right now there are no solutions. You find the midfielders who you want to play, you want the beautiful game. Where are they?
Right. So wait, tell me when I can speak, and I'll come. Let me get your point across.
Go ahead.
So the point of the matter is this: as I said before, Russell was out there taking up space. K-Roy's on the bench. You can bring him in to go play. Russell hasn't played well in the Gold Cup. Russell hasn't played well in the first game. Russell hasn't played well tonight. Yes, he scored. And people keep saying he scored 5 goals. The midfield needs help. You're overburdening Hayden. That's why Hayden getting 2 yellow cards, because he's not getting the help he needs to get. And he's a most important player. Palmer has issues with his temperament, which is obvious, and he's an inconsistent player. Right? You try to figure out solutions. Yes, we have a lot of injuries. What we're missing, I can't come here and talk about the midfield was great tonight and we won, and just say we won alone. We have to talk about what works and what doesn't work. Right? We have to. We have to talk about what. So you suggest to me what I should talk about, because I love when people come and challenge me. I love that. It's good.
Listen, I'm just counteracting.
But what are you countering though? What are you countering?
The fact that you are majoring in the minor.
The minor? What's the minor? Did you listen to the press conference?
But the fact is, we won despite of all of those elements.
Right. Did you listen to the press conference?
Tell me why I needed to.
Actually, answer the question. Did you listen to the press conference?
I did not. Explain to me why I needed to.
Because there were questions about the midfield in the press conference also.
Oh, so because there was a question about it, that would make my point move. That's what you're saying.
No, it made your point correct.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, until we can find the kind of talent that we're looking for, because I understand where you're coming from. I don't think I'm trying to dispel what you're saying. I agree with most of what you're saying, but the quality is not available at this time. So what we're focusing on at this moment is what we need to do to win. Right now, possession, we're not going to win on possession because we don't have the midfield pull it off.
Nobody said we should win on possession. We should not be down. We should not play Bermuda and have 8% less possession than them. We shouldn't play Trinidad and they walking through a midfield.
There has to be position, but exactly what you're saying. No.
Let me finish. Let me finish. I'm going to cut you off. Right? I'm going to cut you off in your talk, right? No. I'm going to cut you off in your talk.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay. So the point I'm trying to make is this. If you beat that team 4-0, you're much better than the team, right? They're ranked much lower than you. They should not be out possessing you. That's my philosophy. And what possession affords you is it allows you to rest when you're playing football. That's how Man City does it. They rest on offense and they spend a lot of energy, expend on defense to then help you.
I am disagreeing.
Wait. We're not call up. We're not call up.
You know, the big thing about possession. If I have the ball, you can't score.
Exactly. And also, not only that, my midfield is tired because they're chasing all night. They're chasing ghosts. Russell can't even run if he's supposed to run.
So don't think I'm challenging what you're saying.
All right.
But what I'm saying is we do not have the pieces.
Yeah, but look at the thing. As I said before, K-Roy came in. It wasn't about the pieces of possession. It was about legs also, right? K-Roy came in the game and he was able to settle down the game somewhat. Because Russell is struggling. And if a person is struggling, it's going to cost you. Because what happens in the game, the yellow card that Hayden got, Wait, the yellow card that Hayden got, because we don't have any help. Russell and Palmer go play the first man to send him a press, and the ball past them, and then what happens? We're scrambling. So the Hayden is there by himself, and he's got to make tackles he shouldn't be making. Largely tackles he should be making. So
I agree. And you're always going to be stuff like that, but you play the game. I'm asking questions. You play a game.
I played the game, but I wasn't good.
Yes. No, we're in the same boat, right? But something I found out about football, right? Why do you think they pay athletes like football at so much? Why do you think they're right? That's what all.
They pay them a lot of money because a lot of people watch it and spend a lot of money on it. That's why they get paid a lot of money. There's no other reason. A lot of people watch this. No. If you're good enough and you play the professional sports, a lot of people watch it. They spend a lot of money on it, and therefore there's a lot of money trickle down to go pay those people. Fundamentally, that's how it works.
I'm gonna give you my opinion, right?
That's why singers make a lot. That's why singers who go concert make a lot of money.
I agree because I mean, there's money in it.
Right. Okay.
But I was really speaking in terms of the player, like personally, right? So, as a player, right, there's something called the zone. You know what it is, right? You know, you're playing in a zone.
Yes.
And that is something that you feel because sometimes, because I used to play not semi-professionally, but when you're in that zone, I mean, there's nothing you can do wrong. You just feel, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're just taking a decision on the spot, right? But we've seen players we know they're talented, right? We know these players should be doing a lot better, but they're not often enough in that zone.
Well, look, I don't know what the problem is with Russell, but he's struggling as far as I'm concerned. When you're absent, when you're playing midfield, it takes a lot of your legs. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of energy.
How old is he? How old is Russell?
He's probably mid-20s. Probably, I would assume 24, 25. He's not that old.
So it's just a fitness issue, you think?
Look, it's been a long season for people. It's been a challenging time for people. Haiti just scored, by the way, people. Brilliant goal. 2-2 Haiti and Costa Rica. It's been a long season. People just starting.
2-2 now?
Yeah, people just starting to go back to playing, right? They're only 3 games in. Some people just getting back their fitness. And that may affect them. That's why it's very hard to judge people in this window. Got to wait till the next window because they come in. Some people come from holidays late, or they come in, they're not getting game time. Look, Damian Lowe, as the coach said, hasn't played any football. People don't realize that. Damian changed clubs, going to Houston Dynamo, whatever they are. And as the coach says, he ain't playing no football. He played 60 minutes the other day. He managed him really well.
I agree. You see, you're making my point. And I'm saying it's just how the player is able to get into that zone. You understand? Get into that zone because we know they're talented, right? Already, we know they're already talented. But get into that zone, you know, where you could perform.
Somebody texted me the other day from, I don't know the person, in Spanish, and they text me in Spanish. You don't speak English. And don't understand why Jamaica don't do better in the region. They're like, you guys have so much good players. Why aren't you doing better?
Well, I mean, I have probably a reason, but you might object to it. What I'm saying is, my reason is something that resonates the most.
I call it last reason because somebody said comment. It's the last reason. What's the reason?
The chemistry is we're not playing enough. We're not training together enough. So we don't.
That's probably part of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, to me, I mean, that's the reason. But it's great. I mean, it's the first time see the program as I found it, and I thought your reason,
All right. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So stop beating me. You can't too early if you beat me. Stop beating me too early. Beat me is only come for the people who are more seasoned.
Subscribe. I'm gonna like, but I'll be following it because I like your reason.
All right, sir. Appreciate the call.
Yeah, man.
All right. I'm gonna call this person. I'm gonna tell him I get beat up tonight. Beat up. Look, people, let me just say this. I understand the logic. Some people just good night. Let me see if they're not beat me. I get tonight. Good night.
Kranky, what's going on, brother?
Not much. How you doing, Jay?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Blessings, and rest in peace to the maestro Alan Skillful, first and foremost.
What? He passed away?
Yes.
Oh, they just said he was in the hospital. Yes, condolences to Alan Skillful. Deemed to be
that's
even
what
now.
it says in the newspaper.
I thought they said it was in the hospital.
Nah, if you check it right now, it'll say.
I'm gonna do that as we're talking.
Observer, but yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, I'm happy that we got the two, goals. I'm happy that Katamatri, made that goal out of nothing, out of thin air,
right?
And that's great because obviously he was gonna feel some type of way and be haunted by those, 2 or 3 chances that he missed in his first match. So, I'm happy for that. And it's kind of like a silver lining because, everybody was vexed about Greenwood and thing. And it kind of come in like Katamatri's the diamond in the rough, that maybe.
You make a great point. That's in fact, that's a wonderful point, actually. Never thought about it that way, which is when you lose one, you may gain another one, and you may just be as happy. Right? When we lost, we can't lose what we didn't have. I said that actually, we never had it, but at the same time, there were expectation gain, especially when we hear the president came and told us, even though it was funny about this, Jay. The president came and told us this, and I told the people them no, come, and they didn't understand. So we get me inside information. The president wasn't right, and I knew it wasn't right, but you can't give your source. And I was very disappointed because I was getting information through the entire process. I was sure he was coming. That's why I was so confident. Come and see if we get a goal scorer. And then he didn't turn up, which was very disappointing.
Yeah.
But then, as you said, in Katamarti, actually, people don't realize, we had called him last time and he went to play for England under 18. England called him. And as I keep telling people, there's a war for talent. England probably called him just because they knew we were going to call him. Not saying he's not good enough to play for England under 18, but I'm saying they're trying to. At one point, they had the under 19 coach was calling everybody. Gomez from France calling and capping everybody. Gibbs White, he capped the entire people because they don't want Jamaica to be pursuing or no other country to pursue those players.
Yeah, because once the straw break the camel back, which is going to happen one day eventually, and it should happen once. Hopefully, we qualify like early for this thing. And we can use some of the extra games towards the end of the campaign to just cap up like all of the like De Niro Johnson and like these youths and stuff. We cannot ignore them and leave them out there to when like those kind of programs start getting run where yeah, they're gonna Holland is gonna do protectionism. England is gonna do protectionism, and you know, try to talk to them and say, hey, play under 21, play, you know, youth ball for us, and we should be just as strategic and use, you know, if we can qualify early, which I mean, I'm happy with the 6 points. You know, it'd be great. It's going to be a challenge without Hayden in the next match, but yeah, if we can run the table and maximize points, then we should be trying to cap those players. You know,
yeah, I do think we have to get better because you got to realize we haven't played Curacao and Trinidad away from home, right?
Right.
We played the probably the weakest team in the zone in Bermuda, even though I know they scored against Curacao tonight. We're gonna get players back, and we may get some new players in if everything works out well. So we'll have some quality. But my hope is that, and my disappointment is that Hayden got the second yellow card. I was very concerned about that yesterday, and it happened.
Yeah. No, you're 100% right about what you're saying with the previous call about the midfield. Like, I mean, two things can be right at the same time. I'm happy with the win because if you look at, like, I always go to transfer market, and I mean, if you look at the values of the teams, they adjusted the value for Jamaica. We were just like $1 million or $2 million maybe above Trinidad, which obviously the bulk of that is
Levi.
Garcia.
Yeah, Garcia is good. He showed up tonight.
Yeah, he ain't no joke. So
Yeah,
I mean, we got him with the offside trap, but I mean, on another day, if he was more fit, probably would have made us pay. And he's a quality player, you know.
And people realize, people know he's a quality player. I mean, he played at a decent level, but at the end of the day, we have to improve, and we'll improve.
Yeah.
We'll
but the midfield, just to add on what you're saying about the midfield, it's true. And I mean, Casey Palmer, man, something is mental with that youth, man. Like, I mean, pushing over the cameraman to kicking out with this match. Eventually, he's gonna get a red card and really cost us in a big match. So I don't know
today. You know, today I don't know what he was doing today, though. He was upset, but I don't know what he was doing.
He kicked out at the TNT.
But if you kick somebody, it's a red card. You know, if you kick somebody, it's a red card.
I know, but the ref was being lenient with him and just gave him a yellow. We lucked out. He could have got a red.
But I don't know why he's kicking at the kid for. The kid is running in front of him. He's supposed to be blocking him.
It's mental. It's madness. It's a madness game, and that's what we have to recognize, or the coaching staff has to recognize that he's a liability. If this same brother is the same brother that's knocking over a cameraman. I mean, where do you see people push over a cameraman in a Gold Cup? Who does that?
Yeah.
So it's a mental instability thing, emotional thing.
You know what's funny about it? You know what's funny about it? I have met Casey. He's the nicest guy.
Yeah, maybe he just.
I've met Casey. I met Casey. I think I met Casey 2 years ago. It's kind of funny. People on the football field how they differ. I used to be like that. When they come off the field, they're different people. They're different people when they come off the field. He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
and he's the one I met was a nice person.
He just a little. His head tucking a little bit, and you know, I mean, the coach have to discipline that stuff because it will cost us in a proper match. Where you know, if we go down 10 to 10 men, I mean, that's not good, man. So we got to figure out something with that. I mean, K-Roy came in, looked good, but the midfield is a problem, man. We all know this. It's been our, Achilles heel for a long time. But hopefully some of these new players coming in. I mean, DJ scoring a goal and assisting a goal in the Turkish Super League is big.
They're not calling DJ. Did you realize DJ is like bad and they look like? He's not a six. I think DJ could do as good a job as Russ is doing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he could. He could.
If DJ scoring, let's go. What we gonna do? Just be like, we're not call DJ again. Call one. I mean,
I don't know who makes those decisions though. I think the coach doesn't know some of the players. So if people don't get called who are local, they can talk to Meron. The coach basically said that actually. He basically said Meron is the one he relied upon. So yeah.
Thing is, look, I mean, if we were able to get spotlight shine on Ravel, I mean,
but Ravel, yeah.
If DJ score our next goal or have another big performance like that in Turkish Super League, then we're gonna have to start campaigning for him all the different.
Well, the only reason I'm talking about DJ because I'm watching play. So I only talk about people I've watched played a lot. I watched DJ play live and watch him play before, but he hasn't played for Jamaica in what, 2 years?
Yeah, you know, I mean, and you know, there was a time where DJ fell off, but I mean, he's back playing at a high level again, and the brother had a goal and an assist in that last match week. I mean, that's nothing to overlook. I mean, in a big major league, I mean, come on. So we don't have the luxury of ignoring that at this point in time. So
yeah, man. Jay, thanks for the class. Appreciate it.
Blessings.
Yeah, man. Bless. Thanks. Have a good night.
That's respect.
All right. So let me say something, people. Let me say something. Because I see Aaron tell me what somebody said. People manage what they say in public, okay? And sometimes you get information. And one of my frustration has been, and I said it's to one of my sources, that's why we don't even communicate anymore. You can't keep giving me information so me can't tell nobody. So, you know, I now used to me and I public the domain. I'm doing this so-called media thing. You can't give me information, then I can't use it. And then if I use any of it, you get upset. Right? That's why I'm losing some of my sources because I just don't want to deal with the nonsense. I don't want you to come tell me information, and they say me can't use it at any time. Then other people come up with it later on. So I understand what Amy Henry says, but not everything comes on the public domain we should consume. People can say what they want to say. I was given certain information from good source, and a lot of times the information I got proven later. Good night.
Blessings and good evening.
Blessings.
Yes, sir. I appreciate what you do and keep up the good work. Congratulations to the team. Good win. However, I have a couple of call-outs.
All right.
I think, like for Richard King, good player, young player, whole heap of perspective ahead of him, but he needs some psychological counseling just to be more humble in the game. There's too much. I don't think hype is the right word, but he flares up too easily, and that can get him in trouble.
You know, Carla, you make an observation which many people wouldn't realize. So my friend from Trinidad pointed that out a number of times to me, not only tonight, but when he played in the JPL, and he also pointed out because he's on the pro that when you do that a lot, you're being watched, and it can come back to haunt you. And you see him tonight calling out low when that mistake was made. He's the junior center half. He's calling out low and showing up low. Yeah, low made a mistake. He don't need you to show him up. He made a mistake. He know he made a mistake. He don't need to show him up. He don't need you, the junior player, to come show him up. He's the captain. He's the one running the ship. You don't need to tell him and show him up to the rest of the world and crowd that he made a mistake. You know what he did.
Yeah.
But it's a great observation on your part.
Exactly. And I notice a lot of time when you see that kind of behavior come from him is whenever he has to do a one-on-one that he loses the ball. Yeah. So I think it's just a matter of coaching, you know, to get to that position, to remain composed despite of the challenge ahead of you. And once you get over that, he's all good because he's a good player. The next thing that I want to point out is that Dexter Lembekisa,
yeah,
he's one of the best things we have right now. A lot of people used to class him and say all kind of stuff earlier, but that guy is a workhorse.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and he really works the game, create the mix. Unfortunately, the new guy, Tyrese Campbell, I don't know if it's the atmosphere or what, but he wasn't himself as how we were expecting. And
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I hope that he can come back. But overall, as the team played well, there was some areas that is just the coach and his staff can come together and say, all right, we're going to work on this, because it was clear, you know, they get weary at the end. There were some simple miscommunication mistakes. The goalkeeper, he's good, but he just needs some confidence. You know, hey man, you got this. Just be a little confident on what you're doing. Just relax. He showed too much on him. He kicks 4 balls, and the 4 pass out that he does went the same direction off field. So you know
what's funny about that? You know what's funny about that? He actually is good with his feet, which is weird.
Yeah.
He's good with his feet. He got nervous, and when you get nervous, people, it just gets compounded. Exactly. When you get nervous, you just start you can't do anything right. You cannot do anything right, and that's what happened to him tonight. And people are criticizing him, and I got frustrated with him because I've watched him play before for Jamaica when Blake is out, because he's always a substitute, and he's played well, both saving balls, because in the 2 games, 2 shots went to him and it bounced off his chest. And then he passed really well in the first game, and he passed well in the first half of the game, but second half, he was tackling King for ball. He was kicking the ball outside, as you said. He was just
communication. Right?
That ball that Loa must have made a mistake on. He's the one who made a bad kick out.
No. Low made a mistake.
No. He kicked the ball up bad the first time. That's what happened. The ball came back to Low.
Yeah.
He kicked the ball up bad and it came back to Low. So I don't know what happened to Jamal tonight.
Yeah. And then I have a question for you. So here's the thing. So right now, we have 8 players, senior players, starters that's out due to injuries.
Right.
What do you think? Do you think that they should, when they recover back into the team, they should gain their spot, or should they earn their spot?
Well, you can only earn it by playing. This is not like club football, you know. You come play 2 games, they go, okay, yeah, right? You come play 2 games. You can't earn no spot. You earn your spot to what you do at the club level. That's how that works. And the problem that some people have is they either on the bench, they're not playing. And some of the players, Tyrese sort of played his way out of the team a little bit tonight. Right? Yeah. I sort of think about it that way. Tyrese didn't do the best job tonight. And you only get that much time to play. It's unfair sometimes because you want more for sample size in terms of people playing, but you only get so much opportunities. People got to think about it. If Mikel Antonio get a club, he's going to be in the team.
But here's the thing. You see, call it the B team, and they show fire. They were hungry. They were aggressive. There was a little sloppiness here and there, but they were doing more than what the Ethan Pinnock, the Gray, and the others.
Well, I don't think we have a B team though. And here's why I say that. So the goalkeeper, yes, right? Greg Lee, yes, right? Cephas is not B. Kadamarchi is not B. Yes, Campbell on the right is B. The 3 midfielders are not B. Leicester is not B.
What I mean.
No, I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying there's interchangeable parts. They're interchangeable parts. So it may be, say 4 people, 3 people who may not have been regular starters, but a lot of the ones there would have been started. The whole midfield would have been starting. That midfield that started.
But to my point, right now, we have the midfield with John Russell, Hayden, and Palmer. Of course, we know the issue with Palmer right there. But I'm just saying, when the regulars come back,
No, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Because I'm quite comfortable with what I saw within the last 2 games.
Well, when the regulars come back, they're going to play.
That's going to be
you know why? Because if you don't play them and we lose, God help you as a coach.
No, but if we're playing these players and we're winning,
but see, we haven't played a better team away from home yet. We're gonna play. Curacao is supposed to be entering that, but mainly Curacao, given their I wouldn't call it importation, the recruitment of players and how they play in the Gold Cup, they're gonna be deemed to be the main team now in the zone, right? Next to us. And therefore, if we don't play, when we're playing away, you want experienced players, it's going to be hard not to play those players. Bailey going to play, Gray going to play, Pinnock's going to play. They're going to play.
Yeah, it's going to be, because I was looking at the preview highlights at Curacao, and we can go down there and beat them, man. We can beat them. They may have bringing in top players, but we got this. Because the way it's standing right now, if Jamaica win their next 2 games and just draw 1 or 2, we gone through. We done.
Well, we gotta wait for the next round to see how Curacao ends up, and right, because right now Trinidad is in a tough spot, but it's early still. But we have who? We have Bermuda at home next time, so we have Curacao away, Bermuda at home. Yeah, the next time we have next winter we're gonna have Trinidad away and Curacao at home. So yeah, no, if we get 6 points from the next, I think we're in the World Cup. If we get 6 points from the next,
but
that's gonna be tough to do. Not top. No, we should get 3. 6 is gonna be tight.
We can get 6 in the next round because we can go to Curacao. Hopefully, we can beat them down. I think we can because if you see what happened down there with them and Bermuda just now.
Yeah, but we like to do that, don't we? We like to compare how one team against another team, and then we said, well, if they did that, we'll do that. First of all, they won the game. Second of all, Bermuda got 3 chances against us, right? Even though they were at home. We could have scored 7, but they got 3. And I don't like to do those comparisons because it never works out that way.
Yeah, and then
it never works out that way.
Right, because Bermuda is coming here to play us. So
we should beat Bermuda at home because we're gonna have a full team. We should beat Bermuda at home. Yeah. I would expect the players who we're bringing in who have been injured would have had another month under their belt to get fit. Hopefully they're not seriously injured, any of them. I don't think anyone is, and to perform when we come back. Right, I would hope that. But it still doesn't fix the midfield, as the previous scholar said. It still doesn't fix the midfield. The midfield is still a problem.
True, but again, Richard King, man, somebody needs to have a real conscious start for them.
That's a fair. That needs to happen. That needs to happen. Yeah. That needs to happen because he's showing up people. He should first of all, he shouldn't be showing up with anybody. But he's on the field making that he's done it in the EPL, in the Premier League, JPL. He's done it. I'm telling you, somebody pointed that out to me a number of times. Like, what the hell is that about? And frankly, tonight, you trying to show up Damien, like, really? Of all the people on the field, that's not the person to show up.
Yeah. I'm going to say one last thing, but just another thing. We just see something pop up on your screen about Ravel. Respect due to him. He's a good player, talented, but, man, we passed him a long time. He has to find a club. Otherwise, Jamaica move past him. And he's just gonna.
Him better the midfield of them, right? He went up on the beach with his big belly and smoke a cigarette. Him better all of them. Now, I won't say all of them. Him better than the 2. What we are talking about? Him better than them. He just is.
But you have to go find a good club, though.
Yeah. Well, that's a hard thing, because you know him still.
Yeah.
You know him still. Yeah, appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the call.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Bless up. Thanks for calling. Interesting people. Interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Did JFF just send something out? Trinidad's never beaten Jamaica in a World Cup qualifier. Now. I think we have now, 4 wins, 1 draw, no losses to them World Cup qualifiers. Eagle say we take 4 points in next window. No, 4 is not terrible, You beat Bermuda and draw with Curacao. Yeah. 4 is not terrible at all. But I would prefer to get 6. We don't want no 4. No one on 4. I know everybody keeps saying, but isn't the same Curacao team? Didn't that team draw with Canada, people? Didn't Curacao draw with Canada? Yeah, I don't know. Somebody pointed out. I'm telling you, somebody pointed out to me a while back his attitude when it comes to these things, and tonight he's showing up low. To me, if anybody in the field shouldn't show up, it's Damien. Like, seriously. I'm watching him, he was going on and on about it, And he just look at my thing and said, "My, you sick of yourself." A new foul, a big player, man, but he didn't get much service tonight. But he scored a really good goal. A goal he created all by himself, because nobody created for him. He didn't get much service tonight. He didn't get much service. Campbell didn't get much service either, even though Campbell didn't overly impress, to be honest. But the first half was all Cephas. They gave Cephas a lot of balls, and he was running at the defense and creating some problems. And they were doing a good job of blocking the crosses. But I think sometimes he needs to mix up his crosses. Got to go far post sometimes. You got to bring it back to the penalty box sometimes. His crosses were all flat across, and it was not the hardest to defend. But then in the second half, the team dropped in total. I think people like Damien, the defense actually held up. But I thought the midfield, apart from Hayden, was challenged. And, we have to do better. Good night. All right, so good morning.
Sir Kranky, blessing.
Who may I talk to?
Jamaica from Cayman, Jamaican man, over there Cayman, yeah?
Oh, yeah. How you doing, sir?
Blessing.
Everything all right?
Kranky.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's first problem. You know why King find out low? The ball will low receive, right? And I'll make it pass. About 5 times King, I tell him, say, yo, play the ball, give Isaac come for the ball.
Okay.
You won't know saying that I pass the ball. And much I force the ball on the way. And I got the problem, you know, that's why I'm fighting because Isaac drop for the ball, I'll ignore Isaac.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I look, here's my view on that, which is this. Lowe is the captain. He probably, sometimes people don't want to go in the middle of the park, because that's where the congestion is, and you don't want to turn it over, you don't take that risk. And he probably, it wasn't that difficult to pass, but you know, the field stay and the ball bounce up, right? It wasn't that difficult to pass.
What's the country? With Trinidad, you know, Trinidad double team in our left back because our left wing and that run that helping him. So when have 2 players have pressed the left back, and every time Lower try pass the ball with the left back, because it's a problem. It's the child in the chances and 2 CFAs. This is the next problem we have with our coach, right? We don't know if the rule from the president or what. But we can't understand when CFAs have not good game, brother. Why the coach never take him out? You know, I think everybody has a team first, I'll let CFAs for the team.
Well, I think part of the issue for the coach with CFAs is that because you can create something out of nothing, those players always get more latitude, right? So if you have a player who has a certain differentiating skill and that skill can give you a goal, then you're locked on. People say, you know what, why you take out the player when you have nobody else can give you that? Because Tyrese wasn't giving us that. You know, Tyrese didn't get much service. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you about the CFA. CFA is beating man, right? And he forward and make you run 9 back and CFA is taking it by himself. And I'm book on a place, brother. CFA, I'm going to tell you, that's how I read. That's how I big for with Jamaica local ball. They have this mentality. They want the glory to themselves. They don't play team football. I see where Bailey play, I see where Liam Bailey play. They try to play to themselves alone. They want the glory. They want to be in the limelight. And not some football play.
I don't. You know, to be honest, I think it's habit. I think it's habit. I don't think it's because they want to be in it. Maybe they did that first, the way they grew up, but I think it becomes habit, and it's habit that's hard to change.
If you see us beat the right back this night, and Calamari and make it run, if you see us put one right back that goal, they want to try go right back.
Oh, wait. Oh, that is, people. Hold up, color. People, go watch 80 goal. That's what Jamaica lack. Go watch 80 goal, people. Watch 80 goal against Costa Rica. Sorry, Carla. Watch 80 goal, people. We don't have them thing in our repertoire. We don't have them thing there. We don't play them kind of ball there. Sorry, Carla. Go ahead, got it. Sorry, people. I have multitask. Go ahead, Carla. Sorry. You have to, Carla, have to watch a goal there. You have to watch a goal there.
Why? All right, people. Why coach? So we can understand, the man Low, he's better player on the right side. I'm saying the coach use Low and Orges and then play very good together.
Right.
Why we coach a fourth kid in our team? I know you can't have 2 defenders. You know that one wrestle in tackle, one and then start get pressed into goal. So you play the 2 seen at centre back 9 back, so you give the keeper more confidence. The keeper start getting nervous, every time the ball with the king, he under pressure. And the keeper start to lead that. I'm saying coach I play Isaac is my midfield. I have no issue with that. When you play Isaac is you cannot play Palmer and Russell in a midfield, man.
Why? Tell us why.
Because Palmer, good defensively, but 3 more than that game. Russell, when he go forward, I know what back, run back.
Hey, Carla, great observation again. Definitely. In fact, and you know what the worst thing about it? Him want to go press, and he can't turn.
Every time I lose the ball, was the time about what Isaac is on the picture. He now run back.
Yeah.
And look at any difference when Kerry and the command. Because Kerry come make it double people.
Yep.
With I say, Coach Amelino,
yeah.
Get Louis Baker. Come play.
We can't get people. Carla, we can't get nobody without papers. We can't get even on papers. You know on papers.
So I'm to.
You know on papers.
So what's the cover? Cover on papers.
I cover should have. I don't know if he has papers. He should have papers. Cover should have papers. Yeah.
You see, yeah, a young youth we are learning the role of a defensive midfielder. I mean, go play beside Isaac Edno. Isaac is grand thinking. I thought he can play in there. I consider you play with a simple 4-2-3-1 system, right? Because it's a problem. If you can't have 2-3 man by the field, you have to go. See first now run back. When Palmer loses, Palmer I try some impossible thing. And then when Russell loses the ball, I hit that feeling.
Yeah. No, look, I mean, the coach can't beat his players, then win 2 games, but he knows he has a midfield problem. Until he fixes that midfield, we're gonna be challenged. We have good defenders, we have very good forwards, wingers too. The midfield is a challenge. And you're writing out that Cephas has to play better in terms of his helping his left back out. Campbell does a lot with Dexter. I don't think Cephas does enough. Cephas just think about the defense after the fact. Right? After the fact. Sometimes he run back enough, but after him say, we're supposed to run back. Don't forget about that. Yeah, he has to do a better job. Right?
Look, right? We have when you hear even with the Premier League, I hear them talk about some ball. All right, look on the white back team. Quality.
Well, you know what? My way for England. Dwight McNeil was waiting for England. DJ Spence, because I had a friend who talked to Spence people them. Spence was waiting for England. He got England call up. He got capped today. Dwight McNeil, my understanding, was waiting for England. Ramsey, I don't think Ramsey was having some health issues, so I think we got to go back and try to follow up with him.
Let's again, Kranky. Look on my issue that after Smith Rowe. Reece Nelson.
Smith Rowe is capped. Unless the rules change, Smith Rowe is capped, fully capped. Reece Nelson is not capped. We don't know what Reece Nelson is. A lot of these guys have been talked to, they're just some are not interested and some, I don't know. Costa Rica just scored. Haiti fell asleep. Go ahead.
When there's some more left with team, but we can't fight. We don't know about defensive midfielder. We can't fight apart from defensive midfielder. You want something again?
Well, we have one, but he's getting yellow cards, so. We have one, but he's getting yellow cards.
Because I 2 man in front time. Russell and Palmer because he's not overworked. And then the coach have 2 man right back a play. When I listen. So this number 6 after you have to overwork. The right back after you have to overwork. The left back after you have to overwork.
Yeah.
We can't. Yeah, the keeper gets the ball. I would try 6 long pass. I would say no word. Because it's like a coach that doesn't play them to play technical football. So we can't play a passing game.
Well, and I coach that, If you don't know if you pass, you can't pass. Coach got talking one international coach. That's not his job. That job is for the coaching play. Them play club football with. Cause him can't teach. All you do in international football is just come up with some set play and some things you want to do. You can't teach someone if you control and pass a ball. That's too late.
So for that big man, when we hear say the time technical team, people acquire, right?
Yeah.
So for that big man level, and people pay to understand. Speed, if it was speed, Cavalier play, right?
Yeah.
Speed, I'm a little thing about it. Speed, I can't see the system in our game. We don't see what do something.
No, I think speed is that good. I don't think speed teams play attractive football, but I think what he does really well is substitution and adjusting during the game is pretty good. I wonder if he influences substitutions today because they were made early and they were the right substitutions.
I'm see he talk to that's why as a coach and I'm see change and those are 2 right change because I'm to come and stabilize midfield and the young play the Clyde College come on until they make 2 couple good passes. But when I make big thing he should have done from earlier too. When we make those 2 change, he should have switched Cephas. Put Cephas up when Cephas go play up front. Because no people understand, you know. Bowser is more deadly coming for that white ears.
But Bowser can't play wide, man. Bowser too slow to play wide. He's too slow to play wide. I know, but him put down weights from since young days and I'm too slow now. Play wide. But Cephas up front is dangerous because then the defense has to respect his speed. And maybe he can rest up there because he's not playing on defense. So that's an option.
Where coach says that Cephas is a baller when you like run back. So you put because all right, I'm not playing a 4-4-2 system. Make him a calamari
yeah. But Cephas not do link up. You know that work. Cephas not do no link up play.
No, what you're not doing, you're not asking me to stay by the last man and calamari float.
Yeah.
Understand? Calamari have more technical touch more Cephas. So Cephas not play on the last one and calamari float. So what you're not doing now, you use Gregory in the left back role. You know, use Omar Bell. So what you're doing now, you're not ask the Lambert Caesar not to overlap, to underlap. So you become three back.
Yeah. Yeah, when the coach have some things to think about. Look, he might have 6 points, so he can go back. We're not semi-retirement until the next window.
All he needs to do, go at Terrace and play. No, do not go and fear them. Pick the right team and go and play.
I don't think Jamaica's going to fear Curacao. But we're not going to get complacent because, frankly, we understand what's at stake.
The only change I would make in the team, I would take out King and Lowe.
Lowe is not coming. No. Lowe is not coming at the team.
I'm just saying, because when pick up, to me, you know nobody else. To me, Peanut do not play with us in Jamaica.
I don't know if he's done. I think he plays. No, Peanut plays the same way anyway. Look, some people have a certain disposition. I think he plays. I think you know, you could question whether or not he wants to play. You know, I think he does. But when you're older, let me just say this: when you're older, your body fails you. He was injured before the season started. He just coming back. Your body fails you. I'm sure Brentford don't want him to come.
You know, all right. So, you know, when I look at this, but see, I put in the pool. Rico Henry have papers.
Rico Henry, no, I think he's working on his papers. I was told Rico's supposed to be okay, but what that normally means is that he doesn't fully have it, but it's close.
Because once Rico have his papers, you know, we can move Omar Bell to a left side center back in.
Yeah, to go three at the back.
No, Rico Bell play left.
You mean Omar player instead of Pinnock? That'd be a big move.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. You know why? You know why? You need stable mind around the back. Stable mind. Because it's a problem. If you look at when Low and Pinnock play, they do not talk to each other a lot. If you look at when Low and Goalkeeper play, they correspond a lot. You know?
And they should correspond a lot. They won't keep down people, so they should correspond a lot.
What do you probably know? If you notice, you know, Goalkeeper play more calm and we look at Low and rush. You understand?
Yeah.
King is learning, you know. But if Biggie probably have a king, he want to play a type of game where I know saying on speed. You can't want to press the eye. I know say one ball and you can't get back.
Yeah.
And if I saw referee, from we are down to both 7 man.
No, we don't do it tonight if we get no card or no red card. Apart from Palmer. Yeah? Palmer was not smart.
Kranky. Remember the one time Kranky have anything we have playing the Kranky, at least we get at least, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he changed now. If I one time that we don't do both 7 man.
Yeah. Well, look, we are very happy we have 6 points. That's all we have to say. We're happy we have 6 points. We're at 12 points. Yeah, go ahead.
What people understand now, what CONCACAF did, CONCACAF did all of the nations the way you can bring crowds to the US. An easy group, you know, because it's a problem.
Wait, it's the Panama group. I'm just looking at Panama group tonight. That's a group of death. They have Panama, Guatemala, El Salvador, and Panama draw 2 games already. Panama is in 3rd spot.
So we can't have say anybody out of Panama group still bring crowd.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, Jamaica got the best draw ever.
Yeah, because they want the Jamaican crowd in the World Cup. You understand? So they're smart, you know. That much idea, you know. They must try to give Jamaica a berth in the World Cup. We get a gold spoon. So we have to know if we want it or not.
Yep. I think we want it. I think it's unprecedented to me that we have so many injuries. Like 8 in one window. That doesn't make no sense. Right? And if people like Low and Low, and wait now, Antonio have no team. Low just get a team. It's amazing, actually. And hopefully all the players will be fit by the next window, so we have selection problem. But appreciate the car, sir. Appreciate the car. And hopefully it.
Yeah, man.
Bless up.
Come on, bless you.
All right, cool. People at 12 o'clock, you know. I'll close it down soon. Let me just say a couple of things, actually. One is that it's been an interesting evening. I think I've been sitting here since about 5 o'clock today. Well, 12 o'clock, so 7 hours that. All right, people still up. Good night. Hello.
Hey, Kranky.
Yes.
Yeah. Where you watch the game? What channel you watch the game on?
The game was on a number of channels. It was on Paramount and it was on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
And it's in the US. Yeah. So Paramount has replay.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime has replay also. Should we check it when the replay occurs? But they have replay. The question is it right away or is it delayed? That's the question.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. All right.
And I guess they don't have the games over by Utica Avenue anymore, right?
No, we haven't gone over there. Probably maybe October. Yeah. But a restaurant. Yeah, we got to think about that.
Yeah.
I got to talk to T. Got them and see how go. Yeah, man.
All
right. Cool. Bless.
Cool. Yes.
So first I want to say a couple of things, people. First, I do appreciate everyone who has come and joined me on the stream tonight. It's been a long evening, but when you win, you don't feel the pain as much. When you lose, it seems like it's wasted effort. But when you win, it camouflages the pain. By the way, me see reggae boys, people, we stop bias in our life, you know. The man said the Haiti goal. Reggae boys, why name reggae boy something? He said the Haiti goal is similar to the goal that we score. When you make them statement, people start respecting, you know. Stop saying them thing, man. Haiti take the ball from the left corner, walk the ball at the field, couple flicks, going at the box, man, back heel and score, and you say, or a ball where Dixon try to go to the man head and he click on somebody head and bounce off and drop on Russell chest. I just see him kind of play. Stop them thing, man. You make people disrespect your football knowledge. Last call, 5 minutes. Bless up.
Thank you, one.
Not much worse, sir. Yeah, last call and yeah, 5 minutes. I'm tired. 7 hours. 7 hours me I do this for.
7 hours. You never break and start again. I never let it do.
I took 20 minutes to go eat. I'll go refresh, but there ain't that much break. 20 minutes on a break. 20 minutes on a break. Now, when you do it from 5, I prepare all this. And I like, so me go, people just come do stream, you know. Me have to go check stats and all something before me come do stream. So people think they just come do stream, so I say it work.
Well, me not too long come from the stadium still.
Oh, you went to the game? How was the atmosphere and how was the crowd?
As usual, see them with a cuss when nothing go on, when the ball not pass good and so on. You have the joker goalkeeper when I back there people that are better than Andre Blake. I gotta keep up foolishness. You know?
Yeah.
Them get the ball, him say I defend them, supposed to pass the ball quick to him, they hold on the ball, I stand up over it, and I draw pressure. I draw the pressure on.
Well, sometimes that's deliberate, right? Because you want somebody to come in so you can out of the player, but he got nervous second half and it was very obvious.
Nervous to the whole match, man.
Yeah? But how was the crowd? Was the crowd decent? Because initially when we got crowd, it was
25,000.
Oh, it was 25,000? That's good. That's good. That's
them
good.
Announce it. When you're in the stadium, you can see you see it better than on TV.
Okay. You know what's funny?
Because
they did ask the coach about that. He never said nothing. They asked him if the crowd now was a fact. Him skip the question. He answered the question, but the man said a different way.
Oh man, the crowd was a factor, man. But
was
the
a
whole thing
positive
is that-
factor. It could be a factor, was a positive factor.
Yeah, but I tell people all the while, you know, from ever since me I watch Jamaica, even from Simoy's time when we qualified for the World Cup, every time we analyze Trinidad and Jamaica, Trinidad always play a better pattern of football than Jamaica from ever since.
Yeah, that is true.
Them always bounce the ball better than Jamaica.
Yeah, we're more
Them
physical
better
and
than
more
we.
counter-attacking, yeah.
Them just when they can play basic football, like how them play, the team will always look better. But they're not better than we. They're better than we, you know, but them just play a better pattern. Them play a better pattern of football than we from ever since.
Yeah, I just watched Haiti play tonight, and Haiti can play football.
Haiti too is another country. Haiti is another team who play good pattern of football too, you know.
For a country that's going through so much problems. I know they probably have
Yeah.
some overseas players, but they could have beaten Costa Rica. They didn't fall asleep. They could have beaten Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Yeah. At home, and
Haiti
at
is
Costa Rica's
another
home.
country.
This is not Haiti, you know. This is Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But me they tell you, remember last time you talk, me tell you say if Jamaica buckle down and play football, like how we supposed to play football, we don't have to worry about team like Curacao. Them team they can't beat we.
So do you
were
were you impressed with today's performance?
What I am impressed with is that we play to win.
Okay.
That's what I am impressed with. Doesn't matter if the ball game look pretty or not, but we play to win.
Okay. And were the crowd
Nice
appreciative
when
of the
I
effort? Were the crowd appreciative?
The crowd, well, them appreciate the win. Them
Oh.
not appreciate the.
They don't appreciate the football. They appreciate the win. They don't like
them
how
not
we
appreciate
play.
football, but they appreciate the win.
Right. Yeah.
That's what
yeah.
one of my brethren said. Them all we want to do is want to go to the World Cup, no matter how we got it, ugly or pretty.
Yeah,
We just want to
yeah,
go to the World Cup. Yeah, so sometimes some man kill up themselves on this bag of argument, but listen, a win is a win, and that's all we need.
Yeah.
Just win the damn game. See? And as well, we're all see that's a soup. This is a soup zone. For real. This is a soup.
I think this soup is after. You figure that soup after October. Don't figure the soup in September.
No, well, no. What I'm saying is only we can stop ourselves from not qualifying for the World Cup.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Only we can do that.
All right.
But before I go, what you think about the rhythm I'm saying now? I'm in the street, you know.
Me listen to it, yeah. Me never digest it well.
You never digest it well. That rhythm is bigger than you, man.
It probably is bigger than me, but me need something more. Me need that blend of. Me just saying a rhythm I have. You need that blend of two different rhythms.
You need, man. You need them like a basic dancer rhythm.
Yes. It's not too complex. Simple.
I send you a rhythm with challenging.
You send me a rhythm, I may try. I may say, no, it's not work for me at all.
Yeah.
First of all, if you send me a rhythm, sorry people, Jamaica Vibe send me a beat in for me. I know it's a big time DJ. And send me the rhythm. I couldn't ride the rhythm, so I can't need the rhythm alone. We know me can't manage. Me can't manage them rhythm. Me look it again because me have it.
No, I'm not saying a different one.
All right. Send me one we can manage. Don't send amateur. Don't send a big rhythm to no amateur. Because we can't write them thing there. Send something we can manage. More simpleton thing.
All right. Now go send the one right now. Right now, I'm gonna send the one.
All right. And
you can send back a WhatsApp and tell me if I like it or not. But the whole thing is that you have to listen on a boombox or something. You can't listen through the speakerphone. The phone speaker.
Okay. All right, me do that. Send it to him, man.
So hold on. My rhythm I'm saying already. Where you listen to? You know, listen to a boombox.
No, I had it on my computer, and then
no.
I had it on my phone, and then I put it someplace. I'm gonna check again.
Listen to me. Listen thing where you can hear the weight and the bass and everything, Reggie. You can't listen to that.
All right.
We had a cranky.
All right. So I'm gonna put that bass. I'm gonna put this on my stereo. Okay.
Then you need to hear when the deep kick come in and the bass and. You can't listen to a little speaker, man. I want you, man.
I want something like a drifting, me. I look like, you know, so me contemporary. I know, so me young. Me think like drifting. So I say, me something like what contemporary, where a 19-year-old and a 50-year-old that dance and a 30-year-old that dance. Everybody that dance.
You know, man, you need something simple. But here,
yeah.
Now, I'm going to send you one right now. And you see, if you can manage that,
okay.
they can digest it good. That
All
means
right.
you know the DJ then, man.
All right, cool. Appreciate it, sir.
Yeah.
And link you.
All right,
cool.
All
Thanks,
right,
thanks for the
respect.
call.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
man. First of all, people, if the crowd is 25,000, like it's said, I never exaggerated, we should thank the fans for supporting the team. I know the stadium holds 30-something thousand, and it should be 30-something thousand. But if you know where we're coming from, 25 is a good thing. Secondly, I didn't get to go through all the stats, so maybe I'll do some. I will admit, I'm not going to do much more football, sure. Back in track and field, because I cover World Championship. All the big race, I cover them. And I do something from the Kizzy and Noah, Civil, even though Civil got C-bar, I still want Civil to do well. Because the kid has gone through a lot in terms of 2 fourth place finish and come last at Olympics. And when we see him run the last 2 races in the last sun and then run or something there, him look good, so I hope him do well. But back to the football. We should be happy that we have 6 points. Not a lot of people have 6 points in the people. I don't think anybody has 6 points apart from us. May I try to think. We have 6, not in our zone, even outside of our zone. Right? And the Guatemala zone, nobody have 6 points. I think Suriname have 4. And then the other zone, we just Costa Rica and Haiti. Them just draw. I think what the other 2 teams. So we have to walk away because the gods, as the guys call them, have smiled upon us. We got a zone we can manage. We got lucky with Trinidad tonight, but we take the luck. We don't stress. We have done well. So 2 more draw wins and Curacao draw. We're good. Yeah, we are closer. We can see, say, in the distance, it's a possibility, it's a probability, not a possibility. Let's keep it that way. And we have to think about the fact that because we go get the people. If we make World Cup, the team will change up, Understand that? It always happens. But when you reach this destination, you say, you know what? We just want to come here to compete. We want to do well. So it's 6 points from 6. That's how we could get this window. We are pleased with some of the performances. We have a gem we find, people. Kadamarti is a gem, I tell you, gem. No get no service tonight. Put the ball in the net. No get no service, none, 0. And that has to change, people. We need better midfielders. I'm sorry to keep harping on that. And the question, the call out previously where I had maybe a running with, he did say, well, Kranky, if you think about midfielder, who we have to go down and search for them and find them. We got to do some more in recruiting. We need to do more recruiting, people. I don't keep me here. Some people talk about say, you have to stop recruiting. This is international football. There's no such thing. It's not club football. And in the club football, my team bringing 8 people. Liverpool bringing about 6 and them are champion. Nobody now stop recruiting. Recruiting is a continuum. Now, the quality is imperative, and also the amount you recruit, because something don't want to disrupt the team. But we need to recruit more players, better players, especially in the middle of the park. We only need 1 more game for Lucky me, so him play 2 games already. So unless somebody come, I think we need 3 games. If man that's still 20, man 21 yet, he won't come play, man. Can't come play. So that would be harsh. Himself not come play. Danny boy, I understand. I understand. And you're not wrong on that. But we gotta go do some real research. We gave Kadamarti a chance. It's Kadamarti, not Kadamarti. We gave him a chance. We talk here about, look, he's playing for Sheffield Wednesday, and like him, I play for own Premier League team. We hear about Tyrese Harvey, about Janelle Johnson. We need to see the players them. We have younger players there who we haven't given up game. Young players want to play for us, and what we do? We don't call them up because the JFF, none of them feelings. JFF no one bringing out overseas player in their team, the junior team. And so we can't find some players because we could have players who could transition from the junior team, senior team, But the JFF just want local players in the team sometimes. And I can understand where they're coming from, but that is not how the process should be working. If you're a citizen, you get the opportunity to play. That's all life is. Anywhere in the world, or most places in the world, I shouldn't say anywhere. But we played well enough to win. Because I thought, to be honest, in the first 20 minutes or so, Trinidad wasn't going past halfway line. We got corner after corner after corner, and the crosses were horrible. As the game progressed, as they did against, I heard that they did against Curacao, as the game progressed, they got better. And we started getting tired, and our midfield got weak. And I don't know how Russell played. I swear, I have no idea how Russell played as long as he did. And we have to understand that we can't take any risk. We just need to win and keep on winning and get to the World Cup. Except when we go to the World Cup, we're watching on TV because these World Cup prices are out of control, people. And Callum Martin is a big time forward. Big time forward. But the coach experiment some other people, coach. We knew losing Hayden would be a problem, but minimum realize that Hayden will get 2 yellow cards against them 2 team. Yeah. You can get a yellow card against Trinidad, but not against Bermuda. That's a bad yellow card. As I was saying, I wish he hadn't got the yellow card and he would have just but he had to take that yellow card because that player was running away. I wish he got a yellow card, one, and then him take one against Curacao on purpose and then miss the Bermuda game. That's a big deal if he missed the Curacao game, you know. We have no replacement. Okay, nobody wants to say about another player. We have no replacement. None. Not a good thing. People now going at 200 people on the line. People hit the like button. How do we have 172 likes and we have 200 people here for the last hour or so? That means that 200 people is about 2,000 people, you know. I don't know why. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. I know that you're on your mobile, but figure out the like button and hit it. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And I'm going to go to bed, but I'm going to say this as my final point, which is this. First, great win, Jamaica. Not good win, great win. We may criticize certain things because that's how we are. We're going to call out what good, call out what not good. It wasn't the best performance. Trinidad may feel hard done, but we won. We have 6 points. That's how we care, but we have 6 points. We need another 12. Do I figure out if we get the 12? Hopefully next period, next window, we get some new players in, plus the old players. And think about it. Next window, we should have 8 old players, plus we should get back, we should get at least 3 players. Hopefully they went to Jamaica. I haven't gotten any call about that yet, but hopefully some of these players went to Jamaica and get them papers. And they can add value to the team, real value, right? Real value to the team. So it's 12-22 and people still up. Right, boy. You guys know the drilling and running now. Adrenaline is running. Yeah, man. Bailey Katz was discussed for a while now, people. This is not a new recruit, you know. The coach had liked him. The coach knew him like. I say this. Coach liked Bailey Katamari from long time, people. But he didn't bring him in because he was injured, and he didn't bring him in because he wanted to get some game time. Now, so as he get the game time, he bring him in. That's been going on for a while. It's not a yesterday thing. No, the players are the same one we talked about before. Max Aaron should be coming in. Cameron Archer should be coming in. Rico Henry should be coming in. Those are the 3. I know people have talked about Tyreek Mitchell. I don't think Tyreek Mitchell coming. Those are the 3 players. So we don't have any midfield in the mix. I thought we should go recruit the youth from right back and make him play midfield. I'm thinking he can play midfield. Kai Walker-Peters. I know he plays right back, but midfield can play midfield. We need to upgrade. Stop talking about Ravel because Ravel now come back. Ravel done. Ravel done. Done. Ravel done, man. Ravel done. We can't see Ravel. Even though, frankly, Ravel could play in a position, 6, 8, whatever, and be better because he's good on the ball. And Ravel now turn over the ball. I don't know why the JFF don't talk to Ravel and say, Ravel, come play some JPL. It's not like the kid who's playing for Mobile United playing forward. What's his name? Name escape me now. I'm a player Premier League and him look good. Bring Ravel go play some Premier League. Give him a new car. Give him some money. Tell him one place and hire Ravel and let's get him fit. Hey, Big Ed, I'll beat you, Big Ed. I'll beat you. Can you talk about say you don't know you talk about say Antonio can't find no team, Big Ed. What comments that Big Ed? What do you mean he can't find no team? What are you talking about, Big Ed? In Big Ed, what are you talking about? Antonio can't find no team because the transfer window closed. You don't understand how the window work. Antonio get fit, him can't find a team. No way say him can't find a team. Can't find a team. If him get fit, him can't find a team. And be in a team. Any point. But no, it's I don't think Ravel is gonna be. The last time I had some conversation with somebody, I get the sense that Ravel time up. Exactly, Tycoon. You're a free agent, you can't sign with anybody. But I'm not big at that about. He's a free agent because he's not on team. That means if a team pick him up, he can go play for them. Free agents can go play for any team they want outside the transfer window. Kranky, does this make you look at the coach statement that is in the break company mission young players and they want England home? I think Tuffy, what happened to Tuffy is this, is that the coach realized that, boy, if you want to win, when you first come in to Tuffy, you can't say anything there, you know. But when you want to win, the coach was wrong. The coach has been wrong. We've been saying the coach was wrong in that statement. And you know why we say the coach was wrong? Because we know we had the list of players. I had 14 players on the list, 14 that John Wall wanted. 14. Let me show say I have them papers. And Jeff, if not bring in one of them, not even one. 14 players playing for all the big club, them, at England. Then the academy. We're not bringing none of them. Because we want the local players in play and then going to go get 15 love. Can't stop talking about that. That's history. So there's no more Ravel, people. No more Ravel. Yep. He can't join any team. Yeah, Ravel cannot run at that time. No, okay. Ravel what? 33, so run at that time. But anyway, people, we are closing the stream. First, I want to say thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. Second, you can sleep well tonight. We won. We're in 6th position. The goal is to get to the World Cup. We have 2 more windows to do that. We're bringing some better quality players and additional players. And my expectation would be that Curacao may not realize that it's going to be tougher for them than they probably think it is when we go to Curacao. And they probably know it's going to be tough, but I think it's going to be tougher than they think it is because we're going to have more players if they can get over their injury. So yeah, and by the way, people, before I go, please subscribe. Please sign up. Go to Balanced View and sign up. Balanced, past and balance views and sign up. Sign up to my website, ssnnlive.com. Go to the website, sign up for the website, and see and look on and see if you like the website and give me some feedback. If you come in that chat, just drop some feedback. And then if you haven't subscribed to Kranky Live, please do so. And if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. So have a wonderful evening or night. It's almost 12:30 in the US, almost 11:30 in Jamaica. You can sleep well tonight because I will be sleeping well. All right, people? No ultra music. We are going playing as Gian. I'm going to say good night. Peace out.